Hello traders, it's Daniel Martin. Okay, let's talking about zigzags and where you can find the STT. Let me explain what zigzags is, and we're gonna talk about simple, doubles, and triple zigzags and where you can find the STT. So first thing first, let's have a look. What do we have here? So these two green lines is represented. Actually, the market is gonna push to these levels and ranging up. Yeah. So this green line is represented as a combination of three movements. So we'll go push to the A, back down again to the B, and then we go to C, the last impulse, to go all the way up. But now there is combinations in between, and that's where interesting all are where we can find our STT. You got A, B, C, D, E, 5 movements from the Elliot weight book. But what we're looking for is actually, after my analysis and study, is actually 6 movements, because that way we're gonna have a better risk and reward, and I will explain how. So let me show you this. For us, we don't take in consideration this one. We start to count it for number 1 here. Then we go number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in this area, we go a lot of analysis being made. You will see those videos later on advanced entry to analyze this area where you need to take your trades. More squids, better for us. So if I make a line to make it the symmetrical triangle, they will look something like this. So we combine all the numbers. But if you see this, in this example, it didn't go all the way to the end to be totally squeezed into one point. Sometimes it go all the squids. The squeezes, they are better for us because the risk and reward is better, because normally stop losses is actually somewhere in between these combinations. That is actually reflected. So better the squeeze, more profits we can make. So let's move on to double zigzag. Let's see how this structure look like. First thing first, the same thing, we got these two green lines that actually represented the range. The market is moving around there. We got the black lines that represented the 3 movements of the market. So we're talking about stuff from this low. We got W, X, and then Y. That's coming from the Elliot books. And you go A, B, C combinations. So we go A, B, and C. Then we go A, B, C, D, E. And then we go A, B, C. So it's more like this double combination of zigzag. Where is our STT? Let's make it a draw, and let me show you. So for sure you can see already where it is, but let's do it a draw. We got this is the draw of the combination that we like to see. This is a fantastic STT, and let's make the numbers as well, and this will be number 1. There you go. So we got our number 1 here, and then number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And between these combinations, we have our entry. Now, for those ones that actually look later, and remember that we got as well a double opportunity entry, and you will see this in the double zigzags. The opportunity will be coming there. You see that we come back here to this, and this is another entry that we take it in consideration ourselves, where we're working into these particular trades. So let's move on to triple zigzags, and if there is any STT there. Okay, traders, this is the last zigzag we're gonna talk in today. It's a triple zigzag, and there is no STT, there is no squids in the market. This is a continuation, and you can use this for Sadhguru. Normally, is actually you may have this STT before happen here, and then you may have actually the STT after. But all these combinations can help you to have Sadhguru entries, and be aware that it's not an STT. There is no contraction on the market. It's just a continuation, and that will be help you for understand the market movements. This is the one we're not going to study here. Why? Because you're gonna have a big chance to lose. We can actually look at it. We can look into that. We can analyze that, and we need to be aware of this. That's why this is actually here, to be aware of that, not to be taken. The one we can actually trade only is what is called SOS in the structure of this, what is actually coming from Wyckoff events and phases. Yeah, this is Wyckoff. If you have studied this before, this actually was created for reversals for stocks, and for many years back. So we talk about, I think that now the latest more than 100 years altogether from his study to when he started trading. So he took all that data, he analyzed the bottoms and the top and create these structures. It's all, what I say, is a mess. And it's actually quite simple, this one, because they give you structure. They give you, if you still remember, but give you clean areas. Imagine this, it can be even more messy when you go at bottoms or tops. Yeah. But you got double tops, double bottoms, you can do W's, they can what is called M, you have the W's, you got all these double top, double bottoms, and then you got these structures moving. But what we're looking for is when this structure has been broken and we got that symmetrical triangle in the SOS area. That's what we're looking for. And if you see, you go AR, ST, then you go push up, the first push there, that is a very important key element of entry. It tells us where it's going to be formed. It actually is going to be create a symmetrical triangle, but we're gonna wait. So the market go down, go the first movement, then we wait. We wait probably a long time. We don't know if it's months, weeks, whatever, until that level has been hit again and it's broken. As soon as it's been broken, the question is, the market will say again, I don't know what to do. Am I gonna go bigger? Am I not gonna go down again? You see, it's automatically thinking about, again, I break the highs. The first time of the highs being broken when I didn't know where to go from the big drops. Now it's the first time I'm thinking, what am I gonna do next? Am I gonna continue up or not? And that's where you got this structure. Yep, it's been created acceptancy, and then boom, again. And normally it happens when you see that line cross, it's actually create the number 6, 5 and 6 is created on the resistance area on the last push there, which is pointing out with the exactly there. That's the area where you're looking for to have an entry. And your stop loss normally is the bottom line of that.